Hello, hope you're having a great day. Now this morning, time is flying. It's actually coming up to 9:10 already. I did get up at 7:30, as I have been able to recently, which I'm very grateful for. As always, it still was a battle where I had to sit on the end of my bed for about 20 minutes and just resist my lazy mind's urge to go back to sleep. One thing I did notice this morning though is, while I'm sitting on the bed for that 20 minutes, sometimes half an hour, literally battling with my mind, my mind is just coming up with excuses of why I should go back to sleep for a bit longer. Even coming up with thoughts of, you could just sit at the pillow end of the bed for this 20 minutes, without going to sleep. And I know that's just my mind trying to trick me. As soon as I get to that pillow end, I'll end up falling back to sleep. So I'm just resisting all these sort of thoughts and excuses to go back to sleep, right? Well, normally there's nothing else going through my mind. I'm literally just focused on, resisting those thoughts, focusing on, not resisting them, but counteracting them with thoughts of how I know that I'm going to feel like a winner if I manage to stay up, how I know that I'm going to get more done in my day if I manage to stay up, how I'm going to feel like an absolute loser if I sort of give in and end up having to sleep, for instance. So, normally while I'm sitting on the end of the bed, it's literally like a mental battle. That's all I'm focused on. Well, this morning, I was actually in that moment sitting there thinking, I'd love to make this sort of less than 20 minutes long. I was actually contemplating, finishing this battle early, right? Now, I've said loads of times in the videos that, eventually I'd like to get to the point where it doesn't take me that 20 minutes to get going, right? But normally I'm having them thoughts throughout the day. I'm not having them thoughts whilst I'm literally battling my mind in the morning. And today I noticed that thought went through my head whilst I was having that battle. So to me, that's an indication of me getting stronger and better at having that battle. Normally I'm just so tired and I'm so sort of focused on battling my mind, trying to get me back to bed. I'm not thinking about anything else, but this morning I was definitely sort of contemplating, having a shorter battle, you could say. So, maybe that's one step towards actually one day getting to the point where I only have to sit on the end of the bed for 10 minutes before I can actually start getting going, right? We'll see. But, ultimately, I'm just grateful that I seem to be able to get up every morning at 7:30 at the moment, even though it is a real battle. Now, obviously, after that, it's time for me to have loads and loads of water, have my vitamin C that I dissolve in water, have some salt water, brush my teeth, put all my layers on, and, get ready for my walk around the block, which is my next sort of, step in my morning routine. And that took ages. I got going at like 10 to 8, and then by the time I'd actually got out to go for my walk, it was already 10 past 8. So, that's another sort of 20 minutes wasted. And then, I've gone for my walk around the block. I was actually listening to some motivational stuff from Wes Watson today as I was going around the block. I love Wes Watson's stuff. Like, he's all about, waking up in the morning and grinding, basically. He wakes up at 2:45, goes to the gym at 4, and he's all about, like, building himself up in the morning, so that he's in a position to then live his life and, serve other people and whatnot. And he sort of sees it as every day he has to start again at zero, and build himself up, which is, kind of what I do, right? I kind of see it that I've got to put myself through this every day to keep myself on this path of a clean and healthy life. I don't have an option to sort of, just do this every now and again. It has to be every day. So love Wes Watson's stuff. Anyway, after I got back from my walk around the block, I obviously wrote in my journal and then had a 10-minute meditation. And now it's time for me to bang out a workout, and I don't want to waffle on for too long. I just want to crack straight on with it. I'm going to be following up from yesterday's leg session in the gym and doing some legs here at home. So I'm going to do squats with the bar, and then I'll do calf raises with the bar. As usual, I'll do 2 of the sets of each of those exercises back to back to save me putting the bar back down and putting it back up. And then I think I'll do a couple of sets of deadlift with a set of push-ups in the middle of the 2 sets of deadlift. So yeah, that's the 3 or 4 exercises if you include the push-ups. I'm going to crack straight on with it and then dive in my cold shower, because once I've done that and I've had my breakfast, I can crack on with the rest of my day. I do want to get out and go over to the garage today to work on my latest project. I haven't got much to do on the MacBook before I leave, so as long as the weather sort of plays ball, I should be able to spend a good sort of day around at the garage. But yeah, need to get through this morning routine first. Couple of things. I forgot to put my exercise belt on, so I'll put that on for the deadlift. Should have had it on for the squats, really. Also, my calves are absolutely on fire, but last night in the gym I went up a notch on the calf press, so that's probably why. And also my traps, they get such a pump just by holding the bar like this for so long, so that's a bonus. The other thing is, it's really difficult to get the bar off of my shoulders again when it's been up there for too long, so maybe I do need to start just doing 1 set of the calves and squats, then taking the bar off and then picking it back up again after doing the first set of the third exercise, because it's really awkward. Normally when my beautiful girlfriend Kat's here, I'll sort of crouch down and get her to take it off my back from behind, but yeah, I do feel like potentially I'm going to injure something in my arms or shoulders, just where I've held it there for so long and got so fatigued, and then it just feels really like weird getting it back off again. It feels like it's injuring my shoulders, but there you go. Next up, deadlift ×2 with some push-ups in between. So after spending the day around the garage, I'm now chatting to you on my way home. Obviously stuck in traffic because it's around 5:20 p.m. I think it is. But yeah, ended up leaving the house a bit later than ideal. I had a couple of calls to answer and stuff, but it's fine. And before I left the house, I edited yesterday's video on this channel. I'd done a lot of it yesterday, to be honest, so finished that, but I haven't uploaded it to YouTube yet. I haven't done the thumbnail and things like that, so gonna have to do that as soon as I get in. But yeah, what I was cracking on with around the garage today was something that's quite time consuming. I knew I wasn't going to film enough today to sort of complete a video, so yeah, I cracked on with this time consuming job, which turned out to be even more time consuming than I was expecting. And a friend of mine came round and sort of interrupted me for a bit, which is absolutely fine. It was awesome to catch up with him. He was having a car delivered that he's just added to his ever-changing fleet, and we was chatting to the recovery driver as well for ages, who's a car enthusiast, so I gave him my business card, so hopefully that's another follower for my other channel. So yeah, didn't get loads done today, but it was still a good day around the garage, cracking on with car stuff and filming content for the next video on the other channel. So as soon as I get home, I am going to finish what I need to do with regards to yesterday's video on this channel, and then I'm gonna quite rapidly, as quick as I can, get myself to the gym to do a back and shoulder session. I think it's inevitable that I'm gonna get there relatively late, probably 8 o'clock at best, but yeah, I want to bang out a back and shoulder session and then get myself home and have dinner, and yeah, then start chipping away at editing the footage that I captured today. I will be going back around the garage tomorrow to continue with what I was doing today, but also to crack on with a couple of other bits, so that I'm sort of capturing enough content for a video. But yeah, just enjoying staying busy, even if the day wasn't as productive as would be ideal. All right, so just made it to the gym, and it's only 25 to 8, which is a lot earlier than I go to the gym sometimes. The downside of it only being 25 to 8 is the fact that it's probably going to be really busy in there. So, you know, I might end up having to wait around for machines and stuff, but, you know, that's beyond my control. If I don't have to wait around for machines and stuff, I'd love to be in and out of here in an hour, but we'll have to see how that goes. As I've already mentioned, going to be doing back and shoulders today. I'll start off with my regular 0.6 of a mile, really fast, really steep incline walk on the treadmill, just to warm my body up, you know, just 0.6 of a mile. I don't want to burn too many calories. I'm trying to get bigger after all. And yeah, then the plan is to do 5 machines in total on back and shoulders, as I normally do on a back and shoulders day. So yeah, I'm going to get in there, get some motivational stuff on YouTube in my ears, and then bang out this session and go hard as always. Alright, so I managed to get out of the gym at 5 to 9, so an hour and 20 minutes, not bad at all. I didn't have to wait for any of the machines, but yeah, I didn't rush through the workout. I felt like I was in there the right amount of time, to be honest. Yeah, I felt like I went hard, felt like I got a lot out of the workout, and yeah, really glad that I went to the gym. So now I need to get home, have a shower, have a massive dinner, and then dive into some editing. Definitely want to edit some of the footage that I captured today, and yeah, still want to try and go to bed at 11 at the latest. And I would like to chill out for a little bit with my girlfriend Kat before I go to sleep as well. And definitely got to have my smoothie later as well. Dinner is served, and it's another day where I'm having chicken and beef. Obviously having eggs, always have eggs. And I've got some sweet potato fries. No vegetables though. Definitely need to get some vegetables in over the next few days. Can't miss out on your greens, very important. Yeah, got a protein yogurt for dessert, of course. And on my dinner, I'm going to be having some Pyrenees. Absolutely love this stuff. Probably not very healthy, probably very calorific, but I am trying to put on weight at the moment, so this is allowed. Well, it's now 10 past 11, and after my massive dinner, I did dive into some editing as planned. And yeah, I've done a sort of first cut of the footage that I captured earlier, but I didn't capture loads of footage because I didn't get loads done around the garage today. There is a lot of footage that I haven't actually started cutting yet, which is going to make up a section of the video where, you know, the footage is sped up and I'm doing stuff on the car with music in the background. Those sections of the videos always take ages to edit, but they sort of jazz up the videos and make boring jobs a bit more entertaining to watch. So it is what it is. But yeah, I've just been watching some Sam Sulek training videos. Yeah, who's an American guy I've mentioned before, bodybuilder, not professional yet, but you know, clearly on steroids, a proper freak. But yeah, he goes hard in his gym sessions, always goes to failure. So although I'm never going to get as big as him because I don't want to take drugs, yeah, I find the way that he trains very inspirational in terms of going to failure. But yeah, today in the gym, I was listening to Wes Watson again. I think I listened to his stuff this morning as well. But yeah, Wes Watson is so motivational. Another guy that's just huge and ripped, you know, lives his life in single digit body fat, but he's also massive, done 10 years in prison. So yeah, he's all about causing himself suffering every day, and he's all about creating the kind of person that you need and then giving that person to the world, you know. So he is very inspirational, very motivational. So yeah, if you need someone motivational, listen to on YouTube, you know, whilst you're in the gym or whatever. Just type in Wes Watson motivation. Like, he's probably one of the best in terms of giving you a kick up the backside. But it is now 11:10, so I need to go to bed. I've failed to go to bed at 11, which was my aim. But yeah, as always, massive thanks to everyone who's tuned in. I'll be back for another video tomorrow for you guys that want to follow me on my day. I hope this has been somewhat helpful or motivational. Feel free to say hello in the comments or get in touch through the usual channels. All the links to everything will be in the description as usual. Other than that, I'll chat to you tomorrow.